Welcome to Fast Tip Friday. This is Amy Bowser with Litigation Support Guru. In this tip, I'd like to show you how to highlight duplicate rows of information in Excel. In the previous Fast Tip Friday, we learned how to add conditional formatting to show duplicate values within a column. But if you'd like to show duplicate values across an entire row, in other words, every value in the columns across the row matches another record in the Excel spreadsheet. So for instance, I have these four columns are the same as these four columns down here. And these four columns are exactly the same as these four columns. So technically these rows, these two rows have complete duplicates of each other. Alright, so in order to perform the conditional formatting across a row, we first need to combine all of the information in the columns into one value. In a previous Fast Tip Friday, I talked about concatenation, and this is another example of that. So I'm clicking in this first cell. I created a column called All Data, which means I'm combining all of the data across the columns. And then in the first cell, I added this function. So I'm concatenating the cells A2, B2, C2, and D2. So basically, I just want to combine all the values, and you can see that it did that in here, and then it turned the date into Excel formatting. Like this is the date right here. Okay, and then I just used the fill handler and I filled it all the way down. I just clicked here and went like that. Okay, so now once we have these concatenated values, we can run the conditional formatting based on this and then apply the formatting to the cells over here. So I selected all of the cells over here, and then I went to conditional formatting and I created a new rule. So I'm going to go into Manage Rules, and I'm going to go into Edit. So I created a new rule and I chose Use a Formula to determine which cells to format, and then I put this formula in this box. So this formula is saying count how many times each value exists in this column. So this is the range right here, E2 to E9. That's the range we're calculating on, such as all these cells right here in column E. And then we're telling it that we want it to look for each value and see if there's more than one instance. So it starts with E2 and it goes down to E3, E4, E5. So basically it's looking for more than one instance, and then I just clicked on Format, I picked a color, clicked OK, and I clicked OK, and I clicked OK. And it highlighted the rows that were duplicate. So before you give this spreadsheet to somebody else, because most likely you'll be creating the spreadsheet and sharing it with others, you might want to highlight this column and just hide it. And then you could just distribute it looking like this. You need the values there in order for the conditional formatting to work, but you don't have to make it so visible. You could also put this column anywhere over here, to the right or whatever. So I hope you can put this to good use.